These Canadian beauties begin by us making a pastry, which if you can't or you don't have the will to make, I will add a timer in the left hand corner for you to skip to the filling portion. But this is a really simple one. We toss the flour, salt and butter into a bowl, and we cut with a pastry cutter or a butter knife until the butter is approximately the size of peas before we add in our egg yolk, apple cider vinegar and our ice water. I always err on the side of adding less ice water, trying to form my dough, then adding more if needed. It's much easier to add more hydration versus take it away. Once we've shaped our disc, we want to cover and refrigerate for an hour, and then once it has chilled and rested, we want to roll out on a lightly floured surface until approximately like a 1/4 inch thickness. We'll be using a standard muffin tin to make our tarts, so the easiest way to do it is to cut out our pastry for our muffin tin cups to be slightly bigger, so that when we are pressing it into the muffin tin, that it's much easier and we don't have to stretch out our pastry too much. We will want to rest our pastry another 30 minutes by placing it in the freezer. It has to be really well chilled before we add in our aluminum foil or baking paper and baking beans or rice, and par bake our pastries for 15 minutes before removing the beans or rice, and then baking for a further 10 minutes. We'll set that aside whilst we get to making our filling. So there is probably 2/3 the amount more sugar than butter in this ratio, so the butter will be quite crumbly when we begin whipping it with the sugar. However, once we add in our maple syrup and corn syrup, it will become this nice, smooth, beautiful mixture, and we'll want that to become slightly paler in color before we add in our eggs, our apple cider vinegar, our salt and our vanilla extract, which all add flavor. The apple cider vinegar also helps balance out the sweetness in this. Then we will toss in our raisins to our pastry cases, which is the super traditional ingredient here. If you hate raisins in desserts, you can absolutely omit. It will also bring down the sweetness. These are quite sweet. And then we will bake until just jiggly in the center. Any longer and you will overbake. Remove, allow to cool fully before we dig in. I do want to know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more videos like this, and thank you so much for watching.